And we are live. Hey everyone, welcome to another live stream from Supliful. Hi Edward, you're very disciplined coming to all these live streams. That's really great to have you here. And as I see more and more people are joining, also both on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram. So happy to have you all here. Today is a very special day, I would say. And we are bringing back again these interviews or a slight deep dives with some of our team members in Supliful, so that you really get to know behind the scenes who are the people making sure that Supliful runs smoothly and are able to deliver these different type of services to you. And with my pleasure, it's really I'm happy to have her as our team lead of our digital services. So Marta, our head of digital services, will be joining today on the live stream. So I'll pick her brain on why she chose Supliful and why she decided to join our team. What are her core competencies? How she, with her team, is helping you guys to build products, to build websites, and all that is going to be covered in this stream. Today, I'm going to do a hard stop after 30 minutes since I have my next meeting already planned. And hello, everyone. Crypto guys, good morning. Vine, hi. But yeah, without further ado, welcome. Marta, hi.
Hi all.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
That's great to hear. So I gave a bit of a background about you and why you've been an incremental part of the Supliful team, and it's great to see that more and more people have been joining this stream. So, but I want to give the floor to you so that you not be explaining from my perspective, but you actually sharing your story, sharing your journey, and how you joined Supliful. So. Yeah, it'd be great if you share a bit about your professional background, how you decided to join forces with Supliful, and yeah, kind of how you started with working with us.
Yes, sure. So my background actually for most of my career, I have worked in digital agencies as either project manager or account manager. Uh, and before that, I have done a couple of random jobs as well. I have also worked, for example, for a year I worked in a kindergarten, which actually kind of helps to work with people as well in my life now. I also worked as event manager and yeah, for a couple of years. And actually, it's a like it just happened how I joined Supliful. So I recently had changed my workplaces, and at my that time current workplace, I wasn't quite happy. Uh, it wasn't quite fulfilling, so I was a bit yeah, looking around, let's say. And a person from Supliful, Thomas, who has also has been hosting these lives, reached out to me and asked me if I want to join because we were actually previously working together, so he kind of knew my work etiquette, how do I work, that I'm a hardworking person. So basically, he just offered me this job. I was very extremely stressed because I didn't feel as a good fit at that time because I started here as an account manager. And now I'm just recently being promoted to leading the whole team. So I was very stressed, but the journey was quite straightforward, and it's amazing to work here. All of our team is the people are just so super hardworking, goal driven, and the environment that Supliful provides is kind of amazing.
I guess I think we're sometimes a bit too much hardworking, but we just forget about enjoying the basics
That,
of
that
a
yeah.
day-to-day life. Um, I think it'd be very interesting for the listeners and the people who joined this live stream to really maybe walk us through the day in the life of Marta. So, what happens in your day to day? What are your activities?
Mhm.
You mentioned it's almost like kindergarten at some point. So, just give a bit of a
The feel of my
meat to
day,
that
yeah.
story.
Yes, so they always starts with our team stand up. We have stand ups every day, every workday. So we just catch up what happened yesterday, what are the plans for today. We also just catch up on, sometimes we share what kind of dreams we had. So it's like just interaction with our team. What happens also planning the tasks and just a chit chat. Then usually the next step is, yeah, we are uh, deciding on the priorities of the day, what we have to do, what are urgent tasks, what can wait, etc. Then usually there's time for emails, checking notifications, and supporting our team. Just, yeah, helping to decide decisions, estimating timelines, etc. Then a part of my day is also just figuring out how we can improve uh, both our services and our daily life as a team. So, yeah, that's a big part of it. And another thing that we as a digital service team do, we are very informed about what happens in all of the Supliful. So, as we are also account managers for our Supliful users who decide to join, for example, Brand Accelerator program, we do communicate with them daily. And we also reply to questions about stock, about operations, products in general. We help to discover what will be their go-to-market strategies, etc. So a part of it is also consulting the team and also directly communicating with both potential our clients, customers, users, how we can put it, and yeah, also supporting our team. Then another part of my day is usually just team meetings, aligning what we are doing, how we can integrate digital services team, helping both other teams, and also as we are hearing more and more requests for another a different and other digital services, we kind of try to discuss and just understand how we can implement that as a productized digital service.
Can you give a bit of a sneak peek for the ones that are listening? What we have in store for the upcoming, let's say, 6 months?
So currently, we're working on 4 to 5 digital services that we would be that we will be implementing. First of them is, which is I think super exciting for a lot of people, is that we will be offering product sourcing. So not only private label products, but also not only white label products, but also private label products. This is a big thing which is happening in collaboration with our sourcing team, but this is happening in the next 6 months, let's say. Another digital service that we will be probably quite soon launching is we will offer advertising services. So basically, we will offer to run ads on your behalf, as this is a service which have been uh, required for quite some time. I think already Thomas in the previous live also mentioned that we have been testing this with a couple of our Supliful users. So we are now kind of understanding what are the needs, what would be the best packages for specific needs. And that's something that we are looking forward to launch quite soon. And other I would say the other services are still in discovery stage. So these two should be quite big news for the sneak peek, I would say.
Yes. Thanks, Marta, for sharing these. And just a quick step back on what you mentioned in terms of being kind of the face of Supliful, and that's really great as we keep collecting and keep getting this super close touch with all of you that are building on top of Supliful. Let us learn what is not working, what parts of our infrastructure are breaking maybe at some points, what else you want to know. So I definitely agree here with Marta that with their account management and launching the stores and doing all the process from zero to a launch store and live product catalog of 15 items. We tend to learn a lot through those processes, and this then helps us to improve going forward. So we have a couple of questions coming in through Instagram. I'll take them. Dali is asking, will we be able to formulate our own formulas? Dali, yes, actually, we will be able to formulate our own formulas. It depends on the timing, on our resources, on our focus. Eventually, our mission is to ensure that anyone can enter the consumer packaged goods market, which is extremely lucrative in the US, have the ability to see transparently the whole supply chain from ingredient suppliers to manufacturers, then giving you access to fully custom products, which then you can sell either currently online or also even in your retail stores. So we are working on that. Okay, Karnas, you're asking about existing. Okay, Marta, you can answer this. If we have existing labels, how long does it take for Supliful to review and approve them?
All of the labels are reviewed upon the first order, like real order of your products. So usually it's done within a day, and if in maybe there's some kind of issue with like technical issue why it's on hold, if the order is on hold, for example, we don't see that we need to verify the labels, you can always reach out to our customer support team and just check in or remind about the label verification process that it should be done already now. But usually it takes around, it's a day basically when the order comes in. As we the next stage when the order comes in, it's that order is accepted, and within that process we do review if the label is good to go.
Yes, exactly, Marta. And additional point is most likely our customer support agents have sent you an email. Could be that we are working on, could be that it ended up in spam, or it ended up in this promotional section of your email. So please check that. What I can assure that if the message is received, then our customer support is definitely getting back to you even either the same day or the next day. So if you have the delays, don't hesitate to reach out again. All right, we have a couple of others. Dali is again, can we suggest new flavors? Yes, you guys can suggest new flavors, but as I said, we will be implementing new products on an ongoing basis. But overall, yes, you can give us suggestions. Gemetic official, is it good to start with Supliful if I'm living in Germany? So it depends what you want to do. And if you want to launch your brand in the US market, then I suggest definitely you can do it. But if you're looking to use Supliful and launch a brand in Germany, don't do it because our international shipping is mostly aimed for ordering samples. So the Supliful really seamlessly works in the US market. All right, we have a bunch of other questions coming in. Okay, then let's answer one question from YouTube. We have here from Hajar. I want to, and Marta, you can take this. I want to start an e-commerce. Can I use Supliful to create a cosmetic and a coffee brand at one time? Thank you.
Sure, you can definitely do that, as we do provide both product lines. Let's say we have both coffees and we also have cosmetic products, and we are actually launching quite a lot of new of them as well. So, but one thing we would recommend is either you have a very specific ideal audience for both of these products in combinations, or otherwise we would suggest to launch two separate brands specifically for each target audience. But sure,
exactly.
you can do that.
Nice, nice, nice. And there was a question coming in before this live stream. Can we get Shilajit gummies? And I have some good news for you guys. We will have these gummies launched in November. So I hope the person that asked this question is listening and is excited now to start building his store. So we will have these gummies available in November. All right, Marta, let's get back a bit to getting to know you a bit more. And I'm struggling to pull up the right windows on my other screen here, but I managed to do it. So maybe share with the listeners what is your biggest challenge you have faced in the role of both being a part of the digital services team as well as in your current role. What was it, and how did you overcome that challenge?
I think the biggest challenge is to figure out how to offer all of the digital services that would benefit you, but in a very streamlined and productized way. Because we are a small team, our digital service team is quite small, and the reason why we can fit into timelines. Reply super quickly. Usually, we reply always in the same day. Obviously, you have to take in mind that there is a time difference if you are located in the US. But the reason behind it is that we have very streamlined processes. And a big challenge is to figure out for more custom, let's say, like more custom requests, how to still streamline the process and deliver the desired customized deliverables for our brands. So we are kind of figuring it out, but it takes time, and that's why, again, what we mentioned about this advertising service that we will provide, we have to test it, we have to see how it looks, we have to divide services in multiple packages to cater different needs, let's say, and it takes time to test it. And I would say that that is the biggest challenge.
And how do you overcome that challenge, Marta?
We are slowly overcoming it, but
Okay, okay,
again,
okay.
I would say it's the testing part. We have implemented the testing part. Basically, we soft launch service. We do provide it for a specific audience, and then when we have figured out the process, then we can launch it publicly.
All right. There's a couple of good questions coming in. So one is asking me about JR Ritmo about ingredients of Siljet gummy. Come on, man! Like, don't grill me here on live. Like, I don't know these ingredients from the top of my head, and I don't have them on the available on my other screen either. Then we have a question about Canada, whether we'll be shipping proteins there. Unfortunately, not, because as I said, like really focus on the US market. This is where our service works seamlessly and where we provide most of the value. Shipping everything internationally, it is cumbersome, it is expensive. There are different regulations in each of the countries. There's tax regulations, implications upon delivery. So it's not a streamlined process. So, Marta, there's a person asking a perfect question. What exactly are digital services specifically?
So currently, we are offering, I would say, 4 to 5 digital services, as one of them is not yet launched, but I will just now mention it. So we are currently offering label design service. We do create labels on your behalf. We talk to you, we gather information about what do you want to see as desired result. We implement the label designs, and the same concept, we can replicate it to whatever amount of labels / products you want to have. The next thing that we offer is store design service, where we can customize and basically we customize our Shopify theme for your brand, and we do implement additional sub pages, features that you want, let's say we always include product subscriptions. We always include product quantity bundles. So we do cover most of the hot e-commerce needs. And we, upon request, we can even add additional features, let's say. We also have a Supliful roadmap, which is a self-paced video course that will guide you through all of the necessary steps to launch your store, launch your brand, let's say more specifically. And then we have also Brand Accelerator, which is a package that includes all of these services that I just now mentioned. And additional value to this Brand Accelerator package is that you have an account manager, and this person is available to you from the point you purchase Brand Accelerator up until even after the launch of your store. So we, even after the launch, you can come to us, always ask questions. We can advise you, guide you on any kind of topics you have, either about Supliful or Shopify. And this another, like the fifth service that I mentioned, we will be launching probably within the next couple of weeks a logo design service. Some already have basically, we have already provided the logo design service for a very specific audience, basically creators who have already purchased any of the digital services. And we will soon be launching also logo design / branding design service, so you don't have to even think about how you will visualize your brand.
Nice, Marta. I think it was a very comprehensive overview. And so, logo service is another new one that we are going to be launching very soon, besides the sourcing service and the next, what was it? It was
Marketing advertising.
Yes, marketing advertising. Yeah, exactly. And I think it really, like what you explained, encapsulates the way we work at Supliful, the way that we want to implement new services, is that we definitely launch them. We see, like, okay, what are the actual building blocks of that process, or the thing that we want an outcome to be, and then we try to automate slowly. Okay, now we're going to automate this bucket, next bucket, and this approach like sort of weaves through all of the things that we are doing at Supliful, and that's why eventually we also want to automate fully custom product creation for anyone that are building products using Supliful. But we just have a few minutes left, and I had a lot of questions there on Instagram around specifics around ingredients, around products. So I clearly know the next person that is going to join me on this live stream. I have no doubt about it. So then you guys, we will have a meeting with our sourcing manager, and you will have like prepare all your questions around products, and I hope that Lasmo would be able then to answer those. But I mean, being a part of Supliful team, you mentioned that it's a lot of work, and at the same time, you have a lot of responsibilities. How do you manage your personal life, and how do you make sure that you also regenerate yourself and be able to come in the next day and again beat the drum and continue to make sure that the Supliful mission becomes a reality?
Yeah, so this has been a challenge at times, obviously, because you are just grinding and you kind of start to feel the burning smell around you. But another thing to mention about how I started to work at Supliful, at the first interview that I had with Martin, basically it ended up with everybody should work out. And I was like, I'm not that kind of a person, but I have been working out and going to the gym for the last half of the year. So, what I want to say with that, basically, we inspire each other not only to just grind and work, but also to chill out a bit. Let's say another thing that we recently invented are these uh, live town halls where we gather each like we gather as humans, not as Supliful teammates, but just as humans. We can chat about life and outside of Supliful as well. But generally, I think it's being just very strict to the working hours sometimes, saying no to myself and closing my laptop, and just remembering that we have a life outside of work. And
Yeah,
another
yeah.
thing, as you saw in the image, probably with the notification, I have a dog. His name is Percy, and it's mandatory to walk outside with him at least 2 times a day. So that's quite helpful.
Nice, nice. Yeah, that I can imagine. And Marta, I'm very proud of you that you started exercising. So all these small wins really like make my day, literally. So I'm a strong believer of physical exercise is really helping you mentally and also just general body health. Um, so, all right, some fire questions for you. Let's go at the end of the this call. What is your favorite digital tool or platform that you use every day?
Notion.
For sure. I wonder why you need to think so long. All right, then favorite book, podcast, or resource for digital transformation.
That's quite specific, but I would say I really love the podcast of Diary of a CEO, because it doesn't only cover just like work topics, but also like general mental resilience and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. And to close off, how would you describe yourself in one word?
Sunshine.
Sunshine. Nice. Very nice word. Yeah, I think you honestly are always positive in the situations where you just get angry. But I mean, we can't all the time be positive. But yeah, thanks really for spending this 30 minutes with me today and with all the people that join on the live stream. Again, we have a lot more questions coming in around products, and I think we'll have an exciting live stream in a couple of weeks. So thank you, Marta, for joining. Any closing words?
I was extremely stressed. I have a quite severe stage fright, but I think it was quite good, unexpectedly.
You you did very well. You did very well for sure, and it's normal. My palms are always sweaty with these. So thanks everyone for joining, and see you all next week. And I'm off to my next meeting. All right. Happy building with Supliful. Bye guys. Bye everyone.